Here you can see all the machinery that we used to make the cocoa mess. Okay? Today we buy the cocoa mess right from South Africa and South America. In the past, we used to buy the cocoa fruit. This is a real one from South America. And we used to work with the cocoa beans that were inside. Okay. And first of all, we used the cocoa beans inside this machinery. That was a roasting machinery. And the process of roasting was quite the same of the process of roasting coffee beans. Okay? There was a direct fire in the bottom, and here the beans were roasted. Then, in order to see if they were well roasted, they used this kind of strange spoon. After the process of roasting, the beans were put inside this machinery. It was a mixing machinery and was used in order to mix and to break the beans. In fact, these two wheels turned on themselves, and also the machinery turned on itself. Okay? And at the end, we had a sort of raw cocoa mess. Then the raw cocoa mess was put inside this machinery. It is a refining machinery, and the paste passed through the cylinders in order to be refined. Okay? And at the end, the refined cocoa mess was put inside the last one machinery, the one right there, and in Italian we call it conca. And the conca was used in order to put the chocolate at the right temperature, because if the chocolate was not at the right temperature, it could not be used. Okay? Here you can see all molds that we use. For example, this one, it is the molds from the Gianduiotti. Do you know Gianduiotto? Gianduiotti, it is the classical chocolate from Turin, and it is made with Gianduia chocolate, that is a mixture between chocolate and hazelnuts. And it was born during the Napoleon period, when the price of the chocolate was too high, so they decided to make a mixture with hazelnuts in order to make a lesser price. Okay?
So we've been here many times, but some of them haven't been to Piemonte before.
Okay.
So they even haven't had any. When you get it, you'll see this is the shape.
Yes.
That it's always in that shape.
Yes.
No off.
No.
That's it.
That's the
When you see the shape, you know what it is.
Yes. And here you can see molds for the Easter eggs, from the small one to the biggest one, right there.
Oh, we take a picture.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, my sister loves these eggs.
And at the wall you can see, for example, photos of the old production,
Stand upstairs and get a sense of size.
and article journals, awareness. And here, really interesting, you can see the photo of the flood that took in November 1994. It was a disaster because it took in November, so it was impossible for us to rescue. And as you can see, the water covered the cars. Okay? And here you can see all the products ruined by the water. Then it took in November, so real close to Christmas, and our warehouses were full. Okay? We were near to close the factory. Then, at that wall, for more happy memories, you can see photos of the old bicycle race tour of Italy, the Giro d'Italia. And because for a long time, the Barbero was a supporter of the bicycle race tour of Italy, because the great-grandfather of the owner was a famous bicycle racer. I don't know if you know Mr. Gerbi. And he was called the Red Devil, because one day, during the funeral, he passed really fast through the funeral with his bicycle, and he was red dressed. So he was called the Red Devil. Okay. And there you can see photos of the old packaging. Some of them were still used today. Yeah. We use this packaging still today for our drinks. And here you can see the suitcase of the salesman. It's interesting because these are only plastic reproduction, and the real and huge product was put inside this container in order to let somebody taste them. Okay? So it was our iPad today, okay? And these are all in plastic reproduction. So this is our little story.
Interesting.
And now we are going to see the production of nougat. The word that we use to translate nougat, it is torrone in Italian. And the nougat, the word nougat came from 1441 because at the Sforza family there was a big wedding in Cremona, and a famous chef decided to make a big cake for the wedding, and this cake was a tower made with torrone. So tower in Italian is torre, so big tower torrone. And this is